Greetings, fighters against the void. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, episode 76, Hateful Sun. So once we have the pit collapsed, I'll go back to trying to identify all of the threats, meaning antagonize the void, forcing it to attack us, and killing off whatever comes. And now, Bionics is done. So, make cataphract armor and clear the pit monster are the current priorities. So let's queue up the cataphract helmet bill. Now that that's done. So cataphract helmets are going to be require quite a lot of our the fabric of space and time is gone again. They're going to require quite a lot of our plasteel, so we're going to have to keep an eye on our plasteel count so that we don't end up without. But I'll make up to 2. I'm going to make it above the Locus armor, at least 95% plus. And then I think these shelves over here need to be set up for cataphract. Yeah, they did. We might also want the prestige cataphract helmets for Sea Panda and for Devil Eyes, but that's not going to be my immediate priority. I need to get a better way to hang the green screen, clearly. That's not the first time it's fallen down. Moving pains. Alright, TJ now has both lungs. Good. I'll say probably tomorrow morning, I'll make it my point to head out and clear the monster. Oh, good lord. My mechs are just like trying to move meat as fast as they can. They just can't keep up. Cool. Everyone's healed. Are you studying? I thought I said maintain only. Oh, you're probably suppressing. Yeah, you're suppressing. Well, things feel a little bit more calm now, which means that probably won't last very long. Never does. Why are you upset? Wow. Just the supreme expectations. Suddenly the pit rumbles? I kind of expect it to, right? You know, like, it's been a while. I think it's probably coming. Alright, so this is unreachable due to deep water. Hopefully that stuff won't break. Whoa, we already have a cataphract helmet? Man, that was fast. And we're going to be burning through our plasteel to make them, but we still have plasteel nodes on the map. I think there's more plasteel up here, although it's really annoying to get to. Yeah. Okay. I think it's time. I'm gonna have everyone enter the pit gate. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll find additional treasures in here, too. I'm going to move Devil Eyes and Drea to the top here, just so it's easier to get control of my brawlers quickly. We got a abandoned person. 14-year-old. I would say if you're left in a Dreadmeld pit, yeah, you were abandoned pretty hard. Alright, so far so good. Overwhelming firepower is definitely makes quick work of this stuff. So far, we haven't had any indicator that we're getting close to the Dreadmeld yet. It's probably somewhere up there, I'd imagine. And the injuries we've had so far are just very superficial. I mean, they do carry the risk of a metal horror, but a really low risk. And we know how to deal with metal horrors now. Still no indicator that I'm getting close. Explored probably about half of this down now. And we also haven't gotten any treasure from the flesh sacks. It's just been corpses. Maybe this one will be different. Nope, another corpse. Henry the Pyromaniac. Hey, Kath. My knights deserve a round table? They're not really knights. They're grunts. There we go. I'm getting close. It might be worth searching the rest of the area. So I think the Dreadmeld's in here, right? Searching the rest of the area for other flesh sacks, if I can find, like, bionics or artifacts or whatever. That could be worth it. Because they, sometimes you'll get, like, architect parts. So yeah, it's right in there. But Kat, thank you for the resub too, by the way. Alright, let's have a jump. That looks a little bit more painful than the normal cuts and scrapes. Come on, this will be real loot. Ugh, another corpse? What is going on down here, man? Oh, void sculpture. Alright, I'm gonna pick that up to isolate it. Components might be worth Legendary flak helmet. Cool. It's not something I intend to use. It doesn't cover your whole head, which means its quality doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna finish up the cave run tomorrow. People in the group here are too morale low to continue going, which is understandable. They spent like the entire day underground slaying flesh monsters. That takes a lot of resolve. I probably don't need to be wearing smoke pot packs. Let's change that. I just don't think they're even, like, they're just not worth carrying around. They're so special use case. You wonder if they plan on adding gloves and shoes? It's a good question. I'm also going to take off the helmet too. No flak helmets. In fact, no flak. Don't wear flak. Guerrero looks pretty funny with like a bionic eye and looks like a monocle, and he has like the, I don't know, Civil War era beard or something. Like he's British aristocracy. Ooh, masterwork. I like the sounds of that. Now that everybody's morale recovered to some degree or another, let's go back into the pit and finish up. I am going to leave Mikas and Fraggles out so that they can continue smithing, though. I don't need a full roster down here. Anti-grain warhead. Okay, finally, the pit pays off. Oh, TJ. Of course, the naked person without any armor gets attacked first. Gotta be a little bit more careful about how I go about this. So now we have 3 anti-grain warheads. It's pretty cool. That was a good find. And some plasteel. If I was to guess, I'm going to guess that there's really not a lot of flesh sacks left. I mean, I'll keep looking just because you never know. I'll do a slightly exhaustive search. But my guess is that the only flesh sacks left are near the Dreadmeld. Ooh, there is compacted machinery, though. So, ink. To save herself the effort of smithing. Clear those out. Alright, so the Dreadmeld's gonna be in there. I don't think there's any hidden flesh sacks left in this pit. So we'll get ready for the boss fight. Guero, you took off your helmet and then never put one on? Good to know. A little worried about that, but you know. His beautiful hair will protect him. Okay, everything of value down here, I think I've grabbed. So let's go ahead and trigger the meld. Wow, that meld was really nested. Jump. Now, our really high-quality firearms makes very short work of those melds. As you can see, it died before it even got to us. Because, Masterwork and Legendary weapons have such high damage modifiers, it's, absurd. I do want the shards, though. I don't want to leave the shards, ungrabbed, so I'm going to clear out the rest of these so we can grab the shards. Good news is, I think Flesh Beast can't pour out of the pit anymore. So, we're safe on that front. Oh, speaking of legendary stuff. Legendary Cataphractic Helmet. Oh, yeah. Alright, just to make sure that there isn't any other flesh sacks up here that we can loot for gear. I'll poke around the Dreadmeld's lair. Nope, I think we're good. Let's bounce. Solid work. So as we get a little bit more gold, I can consider prestige helmets for Sea Panda and for Devil Eyes, as they are psychic users. Check Ink's kills? Sure. He has killed 420. Exactly. 29 human legs, 105 animals, 25 mechanoids, and 263 entities. Dude's been busy. That's a lot of entities. Of course, like, Shamblers still count, right? But still. It's a lot of entities. Alright, so we cleared the pit monster. One question I have for you guys is whether or not you think I should increase the perimeter security by double or tripling up walls. Or even potentially installing turrets and everything. Should I also work on base defenses? Pretty simple poll. I would just consider where the weak points are and try to shore up defenses if you guys think that that is wise. So I'll put 5 minutes on the poll for that. So for these butcher creature bills, I think what I'm going to do is take the best stockpile. So they at least attempt to clear away the stuff that we get. No. That's way too many materials. I'm gonna say no to that. Okay, everyone's just about healed up from fighting. Still working on the backlog of crafting, but we have a decent amount of people that are now in Cataphractic helmets. So the Prestige Cataphractic helmet bill. Oh, you know what? It's only 9 gold per. I can afford that. Bye, Pit. You won't be missed. God, that's a lot of rice just sitting out there. Is it set to only Mikas? Yes, Mikas is the only crafter. It's because he has a roll to increase quality by 1. Fraggles does not. Which is why it's only for Mikas. So when you hold the arm, well, I call it an armor, but when you hold the production command roll, it does disable handle, cook, grow, mine, plant, cut, haul, and clean. And I didn't want Fraggles to also lose the ability to do those things. So Fraggles is a crafter, but mostly an assistant crafter, crafting up the components for armor. So crafting up, you know, advanced components and regular components. And then when idle, crafting up corsets. Looking good. Alright, this door can be closed. Actually, let's move that light and leave the door open. Trying to install as much light around the base as possible, because the Void likes to use light as a weapon. Okay, our food stockpile is looking decent-ish. Got an okay amount of meat. We have a lot of rice, it's just not hulled. Gonna try to make this room a little bit more tolerable so the ink works in it and doesn't go driven crazy. And we're starting to get low on plasteel. So maybe what I'll do is I'll call in my allies. I think I have a lot of actually, I do have thrombo horns and some corsets. So yeah, we can call in some trade caravans here. So I'll do a exotic goods from Orler, and then a regular caravan. It's weird that when you request a trade caravan from the Shattered Empire, you have to pick the type, even though there is one type. It should just be like Imperial Trader by default. There's a lot of dead corpses of stuff out here that I don't think we're going to really attend to anytime soon. And it does look like you guys want me to shore up base defenses a little bit more. So let's make some improvements while we work on everything else. I'm pretty low on stone. I don't have tons of stone available, so I'm going to have to be a little bit judicious about stone usage here. But the idea here is to have a lot of redundancy in our defenses, so that, because we've had breaches and we've had shamblers, right? And the breaches and shamblers break in and cause chaos and all that. So having layered defenses like this could help to prevent them from easily breaking in. So I'll try to, or you know what? I'll even put the doors to these sections in here. So this won't be a, yeah, that's fine. Big corpse pile worth burning? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of corpses over here that I could torch. It's pretty close to Ambrosia, which is why I haven't done that yet. I ought to also set up certain chunks to be hauled so that we can continue stone cutting. I just don't have a lot of chunks nearby that are going to be easy to haul. We've been definitely stripping the map clean. If I do recall correctly, Ink has chunk skip. So chunk skip will be useful when there are no chunks nearby. I can just skip them in. Probably a poor use of his psi focus, but like, might as well, right? Saves me a lot of hauling. So Ink, if we're gonna have you be chunk skipping, I'm gonna have you meditate a little bit more. I do think it's worth it. It might seem strange, but I do think it's worth it. Just that we get more stone blocks ready to go. I could also try to call in, well, regular bulk goods traders tend not to carry stone blocks. It's the orbital ones, and there's no way for me to, like, ask for an orbital stone blocks trade. Otherwise, I would. The impressiveness of the... Oh, there we go. The impressiveness of our throne room is, like, teeter-tottering on not impressive enough, so I might want to add some extra jade to it so that it's nicer. And that would benefit room quality a bit. How much jade do I add? 28? Okay. I gotta be careful because I don't have tons of jade. I'd have to mine more up. So, this wall here will be replaced with jade. You can always deep drill jade. There's a jade drill site here. Which I might do, because I don't want constant undignified throne room popping up. It's kind of a hassle. Also, it's a mood breaker, because it's -8. Or something so simple to fix. This turkey's probably like, the hell's going on? Are you guys trapping me? This is the slowest trap I've ever seen built. So Sea Panda is in the Prestige Cataphract helmet, and then soon Double Eyes will have one too. So what am I missing for this? Gold? Oh, it's 90 gold. I somehow read that as 9 gold. Okay. Oh well. Brain's a little slow today. Hey, don't be roofing this up. Stop it. So hopefully these layered defenses will pay off. But I don't have a lot of stone blocks left, so we're going to have to do a little stone block cutting if I want to really improve things more. Ooh, hate chanters. So cultist hate chanters have arrived. They intend to perform a hate chant ritual to force psychic rage on my colonists, driving them mad. We also have the son of Mikas and Sea Panda. Man, one son joined the Shattered Empire and the other son joined the hate chanters. Your family tree has some issues. Keep in mind that they, yeah, okay. Hate chanters tend to be a really large swarm of them. It does look like the amount of animals that I have on my map tile are not too many. Meaning that a animal pulsar is probably not going to be that effective, unfortunately. And then in my experience, it's best to fight the hate chanters like one, you know, in one corner and then sweep. So we'll start to do that because there is a lot of them. We could also, Drea, call our ally and ask them for backup too. little bit of military aid, because usually the hate chanters, when they come in massive forces. So we're going to have to repair our relationship with Orler after this by gifting them a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and they landed at my beacon. Not a whole lot of them, though. So I'm waiting to get in a position, and then I'll start ambushing. Yeah, I would say there's a good, I don't know, like 100 of them. Well, maybe not 100. Let's see. Actually, 100 was not a bad guess. There was 93 of them. So, when I said 100, I was, it was pretty accurate. About 100 of them. A call animals ritual? It's probably unnecessary. Also, rituals take a while, and these hate chanters like to immediately start chanting and driving us insane, so it's one of those do it quick. For the most benefit. Alright, so they're starting to chant, and they're not going to be responding to stimuli. And I'm going to use that to start murder sweeping. The other thing is, if any of them have death refusal, like this guy, he's going to get back up. Yeah, there's another death refusal. Oh. I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I do have an idea. Wonder if I can just burn them up. Obviously, I only have one Hellcat rifle. I should probably employ more of them. But just Hellcatting them so that they, Alright, they're attacking. So, these two are going to death refuse. So I'm just going to stand near them, ready to deal with that. And then everyone else is going to be here, ready to go. Oh, this one's death refusing too. Oh, and this one. Okay, so most of them around me are. These guys that are dead... Oh, yep, there we go. I'm going to fall back, and what I'm planning on doing is using the line of block, the sight block of this mountain to my advantage here. Hey, Smexy, thank you for the resub. Alright, they're going to start swarming. The other thing that I could do here is the Leb. You... Let's get rid of this temp zone. You go right here and blow up on fire. So that we can have a fire maze going. Because I could also fall back into my walls and use... You know, I'm going to use the fire maze. It's going to be a little bit simpler, I think. And safer than getting stabbed a bajillion times by death chanters. So there's still a valid path into the base. It's just through here. Zaleb, I'm going to actually have you go a different spot because it seems they're coming quick. But any fire is going to be a useful fire. So you go to Zone 2. Then everybody else move into position. Alright, my allies are obviously getting overrun. Kind of figured that'd be the case. It's alright. Accounted for that. My brawlers can go bye-bye. Mikas and Red, Skyra, and Fragos can go bye-bye. And I'm going to leave the remaining forces here and ready. Actually, Mikas, you should probably, because you are the Mechanator, you should probably hang out so that I can actually control the bots. Well, no, they're drafted. So you can leave. I'm going to have everyone undrafted Do you guys need food? I wanted to leave some people that were healthy and ready to fight behind. Alright. So I like the amount of forces that we left behind. Oh, also, Fred. Let's close this other door. I know there's an Axeman coming. Here. Just a little jump. Drop his target. Those two doors should be closing. Good. So now they can't double back into the other side of the maze, setting on a fire. Red, your mood warrants you leaving. Alright, looking good. And they're going to be resurrecting, which is fine. Both can resurrect in my fire trap. Swanky, you're dismissed. Actually, you probably just need to... Well, you need sleep too. We might be able to just leave it up to the robots. Ouch, that was a lot of gunfire. TJ, it might be time for TJ to, like, commit to wearing armor, despite her being a nudist. Because I think the risk of her dying is probably fairly high. If she doesn't ever use, armor. So that's kind of my worry. Can any of the friendlies be rescued? Let's see. You are dead in... No, they can't. Alright, now the fire's really starting to spread. So it'll be a lot more effective. What temperature's in the hay storage? 70... It's room temperature in the hay storage. It does, I know, share a wall, and doubling up the wall would be better, so maybe I'll do that once this fight is over. Oh, one's death refusing behind us. Another thing I haven't done is, I haven't turned Celeb's fire on will, at will off, which could be really scary. So I'm gonna turn that off. I don't think it would work because of the minimum distance, but just in case someone death refuses back here, I don't really need him, like, nuking around base. Wow, that was quick. You destroyed his brain? Yeah, okay. Good shot. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is TJ is going to go to armor now. I think the risk to her life is too high for her to be happy being naked all the time. So some of them are death refusing in the hallway here. I'm gonna have C-Panda open up those two doors so that they have a valid path to fight me, so that they don't just, like, break holes. Because if they start breaking holes, what ends up happening is it lets the heat out and makes it harder to cook the rest of the enemies. Oh, who just died that you cared about? Your son? Oh, yeah, well, that's gonna be rough. C-Panda, your son was a cultist, after all. I'm going to dismiss all the human defenders. I don't think we need them anymore. I'm relying just the mechs. So see, Panda has tattered apparel. Mech needs repair. That wall did get broken down, so I need to replace that quick, because otherwise those will be disrespected. Yeah, the enemies are all burned up and dying. Which is good. Legendary Locosizer. Sweet. Maze is basically not a fire maze anymore because, you know, the fire's out. Ambient temperature in there is good enough that we can start haying it. We just need to kill the last few remaining enemies. Did you have death refusal? No. So I think we're done. Unrestricted. Free to move about. And Ink will just go finish off the rest of the cultists. So Ink and Mikas are going to be in a really bad mood for a bit. I can have Sea Panda, or Ink and, not Ink, Sea Panda and Mikas. I can have Sea Panda try to counsel Mikas. No, it didn't work. I just made it worse. Well, I tried. Is this the one that could use death refusal? Oh, that's funny. And then Ink just cut off his head. Yeah, death refusal is really powerful, but don't work so well when enemy with a giant longsword is standing over your head as or over your body as it's twitching, ready to just finish you off. No, wait, what? No. There we go. Wrong color. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch, July 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow guardsmen.